Hi everyone, this is Johnnyonoes, and I'm playing Empyrion Galactic Survival version 203. And in our last Let's Play episode, we went to the drone base here and dismantled it, took out the core. In this episode, we're now traveling with our HV, our little Johnnyo worker HV. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you a little bit of how to dismantle a base relatively quickly. What I like to do is I always bring myself a core and a cargo box. Now what I do with that is, let me place the core first. Let's go to a relatively safer area. Our HV can take out any drones that come by. So we're just going to lay our core down here. And what that does is it makes this base ours, which allows us to access the P menu and tell us exactly what kind of components we can find here. So we got 4 small generators, 2 large generators, which is nice, as well as all these large fuel tanks. So let's go ahead and drop the cargo box down. What the cargo box allows us to do is we can now go ahead and dismantle stuff as well as loot all the different boxes, and we'll be able to put everything that we find inside the cargo box. Once we're done, we can pull all the stuff from the cargo box over to the HV. So all these blocks, they take up a lot of inventory space, as well as some weapons we may not need. Definitely get the drill charges though. Just drop down the hole we made here, and there was some containers over here. Definitely need shotgun shells. We don't need sniper rounds. Definitely need magnesium, as well as any blocks that we blow up. We also get the materials for, so lots of steel plate. And if you're in high demand for a lot of steel plate, you can easily just dismantle these things. Get all the steel plate you want. And if you're lucky, you might find a place that's actually made out of hardened steel to get a lot of hardened steel blocks as well. Okay. So I have the T2 multi-tool, so it makes dismantling things a lot quicker. Let's keep looking for those containers. Here we go, here's some more. We also found the fuel tanks, so you can dismantle those too. As you can see, dismantling is very quick. And if you want to dismantle the whole base, it actually pays off to use your drone, which allows you to fly around really fast. So we were already through here. Just looking for those generators now. I think they were over in these side rooms. Let's see if we can find it. Nope, just came through here. Let's try looking upstairs. Maybe it's in the other exit, which we don't mind too much about because we can just blow a hole through it. Oh, not that way either. Alright, let's see what we can see up here. This is the way we came in. There's our stuff. Oh, there we go. Generators are right here. So there's supposed to be 4 large generators. We're not going to look for every single one of them. Want to go off and take over some more points of interest. Just want to show you what the easiest way of getting kind of the higher end components. That should be good enough for now. If you have an HV with a bunch of constructors on it, you can easily reconstruct. So the way I was going to show you this, for the larger bases, there's tons of containers full of stuff. But now that I own this base, I can easily just put everything into these cargo boxes. We didn't really need to do it for this one because this didn't have too many containers for us to worry about. So let's take the elevator out of here, and if I decide I need more materials, I'll come back later off camera, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me just dismantle everything brick by brick. Alright, let's put all that stuff we found into one of these constructors. Alright, and then on the way we can build another cargo box and core. Let's see what else was close. So the MS Titan was over here, so if you can find the Titan, it's got some really good things to scavenge. Such as, I mean, really the thrusters are what you want to look for. There's also some cargo boxes there. And it looks like every so often a drone will come by and try to destroy it, so you gotta be relatively quick about how you go about going after these parts of the Titan. Guessing story-wise, the Titan was the ship that your character was on when he had to escape. Oh, don't destroy the Titan, dude. Come on. Let's see if that drone is dead. Yep, it is. So as before, we go and just leave our HV here. With this guy, drop the pistol ammo. Let's see if looks like our HV is shooting at something over here. Should be okay. It can blow through these trees pretty easily. Let's see if our core and our cargo box is ready to go. Now the cool thing about Titan is that it was of your faction before, and it uses the same cargo boxes that we do. So I'm guessing at this, by the way. I'm not sure this is actually real or not. But let's see. Looks like we got some shooting outside. Let's see how it's doing. It's looking okay. Didn't take any damage from whatever we're shooting at. So what I'm hoping for is we put a core down. So that's ours now. And what I'm hoping for is if I hit P, I'll see all the cargo boxes. Yep. This way you can check all the cargo boxes just from here. Shot sounded really close. Alright, unfortunately, there's nothing in these cargo boxes. But as you can see, these are capital level thruster directionals that we really should be picking up. Just checking on the HV one more time. See if it's doing okay. Yeah, this HV is pretty reliable. So let's go and find those directional thrusters. And here's one right here. I'm not going to search for every single one. I just want to show you guys that dismantling this thing is really worth it. What? We have a... oh. Just drones falling from the sky. So worth it to loot these drones here. Let's see if we get this other one. Yeah, rolling around with the HV on a planet is so nice. My HV isn't even like that, you know, well designed either. I'm perfectly okay with it. I picked up some other blueprints for HVs and they seem to be a little bit slower. And they were much bigger and harder to drive, so the one that I built is just perfect for me. So you don't have to get stuff from the workshop. You get it if you can afford it in terms of resources, and if you want to be driving around something that looks cool. The HV, I'm perfectly okay with driving around in a boxy looking thing. I'm not finding too many of the thrusters here. Oh. We've already verified that all of these cargo boxes are empty. but it'd be kind of good to verify. Oh, that one wasn't empty. Hmm. Hmm. So I wonder if the ones with loot don't count. Assault rifle ammo, which is always very welcome. So we should definitely take a look for some of these cargo boxes. But it's dark. Very dark. I didn't see any like devices at all, like the O2 station or anything like that in the list of stuff. Just a lot of thrusters that I can't seem to find at all. Let's use the drone. Drone's got a nice big light on it. Yeah, use the drone as much as you can. I don't know why I refuse to use it sometimes. This is so much faster. There's one. Let's get two more and then we'll head out. I don't want to spend too much of this episode dismantling things. But yes, definitely use the drone. F5 makes your life so much easier. Getting these glass plates too. Yeah, so we'll leave this place with the core and the come on. We'll leave the core and the cargo box here. Come on, one more directional thruster. Come on, come on. Sides here. There we go. Let's go back. Our HV can take care of itself, so it's not like you have to worry about if it gets attacked in any way. So let's see what else we can find in this area. So that was the drone base, and then so let's do that comm center. That's where we wanted to land. So it would look like the aliens had already taken it over. If you didn't know, if you hold down Shift and Spacebar, you can do a little bit of a hop with the HV in case you get stuck on some on the rocks or mountains or anything of that sort. You just hit Shift and Space, and you'll do a little bit of a hop up in the air. So these other bases that we're going to go after, we haven't cleared the core yet, so there could be some gunfighting going on. And really try to search each point of interest as much as you can, because there was an abandoned factory on Omicron that I had cleared, and there was like there was a rare container, or an epic container, a purple one, that was hidden in a place that I would never have looked. So it's definitely worthwhile to at least dismantle parts of each of the bases so that you can see all the hidden nooks and crannies that you might not see if you were clearing the base. Alright, and because of the fact that this is still considered an alien base, the HV is going nuts on it. So let's pull back just a bit. And then let's clear this guy. Alright, let's take out the spawner. So they don't seem to spawn baddies until you're right on it. So any spawners that you can take out before you get to the base, the better. So what was this thing called? A comm center. Sounds like we got some baddies spawning. The game kind of twitches a little bit. Says it's loading something. Man, the the HV really did a good job taking out these walls. Let's see what we find in this gold container. Nice, rare ingots. Oh, and the core. Easy as that. Let's go ahead and just drop some of this stuff. Drop some of this stuff off real quick, because it doesn't seem I've relieved my inventory of all excess gear. Just drop all this stuff in here. Looks like the soldiers came walking out. Oh my. A little bit overkill, but hey, free med packs and ammo maybe? There we go. Food too. Yeah, I lived off of these canned vegetables for a very long time after taking the points of interest on Omicron. Actually, I'll eat one right now. Got some really good meals in the HV, but I'd rather not waste it if I don't have to. Alright, looks like we got some fighting here. Oh, that's right. I don't want to destroy things, I want to dismantle them now that the core is down. Alright, let's take these guys out. It's so dark. Let's see if this thing has a light on it. This does, nice. Are there any more? Now you don't have to actually destroy the spawners once the core is down. Just be sure to loot as much as you can. In that first episode I didn't loot anything, and I was definitely feeling the difference. Get a lot of med packs, a lot of ammo from them. It's really nice that I've got this epic assault rifle, because the ammo these guys drop is for that weapon. And I find it to be a lot better than the laser rifle because of the projectile speeds. I'm sure we already opened that one up. Take all this stuff. So these bases seem a lot smaller, so I'm not going to spend the resources to make the core and whatnot. Yeah, there's not even a level below this. So yeah, there's another base taken down. So I'm going to keep clearing these points of interest, and I don't think I'll record an episode on each one, because as you can see they're pretty self-explanatory. But what I will do is I will record us hitting the abandoned mine, as I am sure that that place is a huge place underneath what we can see on the surface. So I'm just going to keep on taking down these points of interest, and maybe do a little bit of mining, and then once I'm ready to hit the abandoned mine, we'll go ahead and we'll come back to the next episode of this Let's Play series. Alright folks, that was me just showing you a little bit of dismantling as well as taking down a base using the aid of your HV. And in the next episode, what you'll see is we'll be taking out the, let's see, it was called the abandoned mine. Yep, the abandoned mine's right up to there to the north. And we'll take that one down, but in the meantime I'm going to do some mining, I'm going to do some dismantling of what's left of the Titan, as well as yeah, taking as much of this ore off this planet as possible, while feeding the factory because I really want to use this hack-on. I've used it in creative, and I really like the way this CV is designed. So I'm going to just keep feeding the requirements for this, and yeah, I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next episode. So this is Johnnyonoes playing Empyrion Galactic Survival version 203. See you guys in the next episode.